Hello, this is the Meta Man telling you the only one way, there's only one way, the one way to be a metaverse multimillionaire. Yes, it's possible, and yes, you may be able to do it, but you can only do it in one way, and I'm going to teach you the one way. Now, mostly what YouTubers do is they stretch it out and give you the punchline at the end. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you the punchline right at the beginning, but it requires some clarification. So if I tell you what it is and you say, okay, I've had enough, I can go, it's not enough. It needs some clarification. So I'm going to tell it to you right at the beginning, but I'm going to trust you that you can stay to understand it fully because you will not understand it when you first hear it. And the answer is hodl. 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 It means hold. In fact, funnily enough, some people think it means hang on for dear life. In 2013, some young man who was a bit drunk said that even though Bitcoin had fallen a lot, he was going to hold, but he mistyped it in his drunken stupor and he typed hodl, Hodl, instead of HOLD. And everyone thought he was so wise. And so they adopted it. And now in the crypto universe, when you want to hold on to a stock for a long time, you say you want to hodl it. In fact, I am wearing a t-shirt that I had made for me that says, let's hodl, let's hodl. Now, but that's not enough explanation. You don't just hold on for a few years and think you're clever. No, you have to understand. If you don't understand when you invest, you will be wiped out. You need to understand. So let me explain. If Bitcoin falls like it recently did, it fell from the high 60s to the high 50s in thousands of dollars, and people are all frightened. Some people are selling because they think it's going to go down forever. They think it's a bear market. Other people are buying because they call it a buying opportunity and it's going to start screaming up again. But the truth is, no one really knows. The crypto universe is so volatile that Bitcoin and the other altcoins, any crypto coin that's not a Bitcoin is called an altcoin, ALT. Probably it stands for alternative coin. And it's hard to know. It's really hard to know because of the extreme volatility. And so here's the big secret. It's not just hodl. It's hodl till the next boom, not this boom. Everybody's asking the wrong question. Everybody's saying, when is Bitcoin going to reach the top? When is it going to reach the top? Is it going to be this year? Is it going to be January, February, March? When's it going to be? Well, my thought, it's going to be not in 2021, but it'll likely hit its top in January, February, March, something like that. That's my rough guess. But that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you my thoughts. And the purpose of this channel is education and entertainment. I can't give financial advice because I'm not allowed to give financial advice. So please be entertained and please be educated, but please don't take my advice and rush out and invest based on my opinion. Now, let me explain something. Bitcoin is just a dumb thing. It just sits there. It doesn't do anything. It's like dumb gold or dumb silver. It just sits there like lead or aluminum. It just sits there. But all the other coins have a purpose. They're actually a company. Why aren't they listed on the stock market, you might ask? And it's because they are on the blockchain. If they're on the blockchain, then they're a crypto coin and they're listed in the crypto world. Now, if you try to time the market, and let's say you decide that a certain day in February is going to be the very peak and that Bitcoin is going to double from where it is right now, somewhere around 60,000 to 120,000. And that's my guess. I think it's going to top out in Q1 of 2022 at about $120,000, maybe 130,000. That's just my idea. Well, if it does, then the altcoins haven't had a chance yet to do their work. They're a company. Most altcoins, most cryptocurrencies have just started. Maybe they're just a few months old, maybe a few years old, but they're just brand new. Some people think that Tesla, the company Tesla owned by Elon Musk, is new. It's been around for 15 years, but it's only in the last few years that it's become wealthier than all other car companies in the world combined. See, it takes a while for a coin. It takes a while for a company. It takes a while for a stock. It takes a while for a company to mature and get its work done. And so here's the secret in bigger language. It's not just hodl. Here it is. In order to become a metaverse multi-millionaire, what you must do is buy a variety of meta coins. And by a variety, I mean you choose some higher cap coins that are already doing well, and you choose some lower cap coins that have just barely started, so that you have a variety. Depends on how much money you have, but let's say you can buy 20 coins. Then you might want to buy 10 coins that are solid and put most of your money in those coins, and then buy another 10 coins and put in far less on each one. Here, let me give you an example. Let's say you have $100,000 to invest. Now, you might only have 10,000, so you'll do the division. But let's say you have $100,000 to invest. And I say that you should get a variety of coins to be safe. So you buy 10 of the bigger coins in the metaverse and 10 of the smaller coins in the metaverse. Now, the 10 bigger coins, you put, let's say, $7,000 into each of those. Now you've used up $70,000 of your 100,000. So you've got 30,000 left. You put 3,000 into each of the other small market cap metaverse coins. Now here's the explanation. The ones that have already gone up and the ones that are already doing some work and the ones that have already got some of their games or their lands already playing and they have strategic alliances with significant players, well, they're the ones that you have some hope that they're going to be around in a few years and are going to go up a great deal. Now, the others, the bottom 10 that you only put $3,000 into, well, some of them will go to zero. Some of them will actually go to zero. It's not a joke. They actually will just drop off. And some of them might go up 50x or 100x. For example, the coin Theta from April 2020 to April 2021 went up 300x. 300x. Yes, coins do that. Now, the first part of the rule is that you must get a variety of coins, not just one. Don't take the risk on just one. Get a variety of coins, half of them bigger ones and half of them smaller ones. And in the bigger ones, you put in a larger investment in each of them. And for the smaller ones, you put a smaller investment in each of them, because some of them will go to zero, but some of them might go up 50x or 100x or 300x. And then what you do with that portfolio, with that variety, spreading your risk, then what you do is you hodl till the next boom, not timing the market and trying to sell in January, February, or March of 2022, but you wait until Bitcoin hits its peak, somewhere in the 100,000, 120,000, 150,000, somewhere like that. And then the altcoins go up, but then you don't sell because the coins haven't had their chance to mature. They haven't had their chance as a company to change the world. And so then the coins will go down and then they'll continue to do their work. And then when the next boom comes, they'll actually be, either they'll have dropped off to zero or they'll be mature companies and the coin will be worth a fortune. And that's the secret. That is the big secret. So let's talk about one of my favorite coins, the sandbox, and its call letters are SAND, S-A-N-D. And one of the things that SAND does is created a land. They created a town. And they had about 150 lands, you and I would call them parcels of land or pieces of real estate. And they sold them off, and every one of them sold within 20 minutes. Every one of them sold. Quite exciting. But nobody's doing anything on their land yet because it's just started. And the games haven't launched yet. When the games launch, you can expect SAND to go up even more. But there may only be a few games, because the developers haven't had a chance yet to see which games are catching on, which games people like. And then when they have a sense of what games people like, then lots of developers will jump in and they'll make copycat games, and then they'll make improvements of those games. And then somebody will come up with a brand new game and it'll keep maturing and maturing. And then Sandbox will come up with another idea of what it wants to do. For example, maybe they will allow advertisements on their parcels of land. Maybe they will allow in their parcels of land, not just games. Maybe they will allow manufacturing facilities. Maybe they will allow retail stores like Nike to sell virtual running shoes. And that takes time. And so in summary, you have to get into the metaverse when it's brand new, like now, when the news about it hasn't even leaked out yet. I mean, Zuckerberg made his announcement just a couple of weeks ago, but most people don't have any idea what he talked about. And so the metaverse is just brand new. You have to get a variety of coins, and then you have to hold them not till this boom, but you have to hold them to the next boom. And when you do, you could see your portfolio going up by 10x, but you might see it going up by 50x or 100x. And I mean it. That means that $100,000 at 100x will go to 10 million. 10 million. And one of the wonderful men that I follow, a YouTuber, his name is Crypto Banter Ran, R-A-N. I strongly advise you to watch his videos. They're wonderful. And I get great wisdom from him. And he turned $25,000 in 2017 to $35 million in 2021. Why? By buying 5 coins at $5,000 invested in each one. And he just left it there through the boom and then up to the next boom. And $25,000 went up to $35 million. That's more than 1,000x in 4 years. You want to be a metaverse multimillionaire? You got to get a variety of coins and hold them past the top of this boom to the top of the next boom. That's the secret. That's the secret. Let's hodl.